Where'd the engine go?
That's who it is. Is it Necro?
Hold up, let me clip that. Hold on.
What just happened?
May the children rise up in revolt and rebellion against the coming of the night. They shall not go into sleep quietly. They will not
First
go
of all, my lord, for you to insult my integrity and wish doom upon me, I will destroy you.
I'm not afraid of you. You sound like the voice of someone I can't take you on. Come on.
I have to go fight this battle. Wish me luck. Good luck.
Chew on
Goodbye.
your ankles. He came out of nowhere.
People to really start donating, Chunky. I understand how business works. How do you get the donations for the capybara? But you see, I just threatened to... Yeah, that. I threatened to that. The capybara, if we don't pass inspection. And we're only gonna pass inspection if we got enough...
Jeez.
You got it?
I got all of it. I'm a strong man. I'm a big strong man.
You ain't that strong.
I was strong enough. I just, got annihilated.
I'm a big strong man. Yeah.
Strength got nothing to do with surviving a lightning strike.
Right?
No.
I'm like laugh crying over here. Power Simulator is a very relaxing game, in my opinion. The sounds of washing are very white noise like. Agreed, Boo, agreed. Also, how are you today? Welcome to the server, by the way. If anybody in here is not in the server yet, make sure you do exclamation Discord and join us. Join the Heavenly Legion. Join the shenanigans. Join the chaos. Join the squeaky!
I'm good. Oh god, I'm gonna have to redeem this more often. This is way too funny.
I'm laugh crying.
You have a wonderful rest of your night, Faith.
Oh my days.
Wait, no, I missed. No, goodbye.
Oh, we lost someone.
That's
See, that's
ATV, almost killing me and destroying it in the process.
Like,
I mean, I'm always in favor of sausage. Sausage and pies. Get your mind out of the gutter. Why are you like this?
why are you like this?
Chat. Well, alrighty. We're actually on time on this start. It's been a minute. We haven't started precisely at noon recently. But, it do happen sometimes. Every once in a while we nail it. But, as per usual, our plans for today here. In a moment, we will open with prayer. After which, of course, we shall hop into our Bible reading. So today, that being our verse of the day coming from Colossians 1:9 from the King James Version of the Bible, and then we shall carry on with the Book of Psalms with Psalms 59. And I've decided today I'm feeling some American Truck Simulator. I know that it was Art and Chill as the scheduled thing, but we might do art later. But I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling that trucker need. So we'll be doing a bit of that today. Now let's see. Cue a couple of things in the background, I guess, at that. Alright, so. I'll give it another minute or two, see if anyone sneaks in here to claim first, or to drop their prayer requests for the day. And then we shall get the ball rolling. Hoping that that's just my laptop showing that. The secondary screen keeps showing that the stream keeps buffering. But I don't see that on my end on OBS. OBS isn't saying anything. So hopefully that will stay stable. Uncle Dan, welcome in. Thank you for the kind thoughts. Blessed stream, and hopefully you have a blessed day, my friend. Chaos at work, fair enough, my friend. We'll have you in our thoughts, and we'll pray for a bit more calm in your work then, huh? Let's see. Alright then. I do suppose we should get the ball rolling. Heavenly Father, we come to you today, and as we do, we ask that you open our hearts and our minds. You provide us wisdom, guidance, and discernment, that we may better understand the lessons that it is you intend for us to take from today, whether they be found here in the good word, or they be found in our day-to-day life, in some interaction, some conversation, whatever tool it is you choose to teach us today. I just ask that that you are there with us, and that you give us that insight, that we may understand the lessons. We ask that you continue to provide a refuge for us, a place where we can gather with our fellow Christians in your might, where we can renew and refresh ourselves. We live in a world of temptations, tragedies, and enemies all about us that would see us torn down and led astray, led away from you. And we ask that you grant us the strength that is necessary to overcome each and every one of those challenges today, that we may continue our walk alongside you. We also ask that you lay your healing hands on each and every one of us. You know our personal struggles, whether we have admitted them out loud or not. You know what we need. You know what's in our hearts. And we just ask that you grant us those needs, that we should be able to push through our day regardless of the challenges. In particular, we lift up Uncle Dan and his situation at work, that hopefully things will calm down and he shall be granted some peace of mind. But above all, we ask for your mercy and for your forgiveness, for we are not but sinners and fools, each and every one of us. And that your heavenly will be done in our lives. In your name we pray. Amen. You can send a short video in Discord describing what you're doing right now, though. A lot of cursing, though. Oh boy. Alright. Of course, Uncle Dan. Of course, my friend. It's nothing. I'm always happy to pray, and as I've said many a time, I'm praying for you all, whether you like it or not, but it helps if I know what I need to pray for. Makes it a little bit more efficient. Now, though, for our verse of the day today, Colossians 1:9 from the King James Version of the Bible. For this cause we also, since the day we heard it, do not cease to pray for you, and to desire that ye might be filled with the knowledge of his will in all wisdom and spiritual understanding. That is a very good one, and I feel like that lines up quite well with what I was just saying. I pray for you all, whether you like it or not. There are causes that are worth praying for, and I shall always be more than happy to do so. And we also do regularly put the request for the wisdom in our prayers, because my goodness. Just don't look at it on stream. Alright. Here, I will mute my mic and I shall watch it on my other screen real quick and see. Wait, how long is this? Alright, one moment. Alright. I see what you're on about, Uncle Dan. It's I think I've been there once or twice as well, when I was in the Air Force in particular. Sometimes that's just how it is, and there's nothing you can do. Hopefully, things shall calm down and people will restrain themselves a little bit instead of being unreasonable. My goodness, that was a funny one, though. I do like it. Let's see. So, how long is this one? All right. So, Psalm 59, a little bit longer than some of the than yesterday's. And our first two lines are ones that we already have highlighted because they've come up before. So, Psalm 59, to the chief musician, Atlas Shith? I don't know. Miktum of David, when Saul sent, and they watched the house to kill him. Deliver me from mine enemies, O my God. Defend me from them that rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity, and save me from bloody men. For lo, they lie in wait for my soul. The mighty are gathered against me, not for my transgression, not for my sin, nor for my sin, O Lord. They run and prepare themselves without my fault. Awake to help me, and behold. Thou therefore, O Lord, God of hosts, the God of Israel, awake to visit all the heathen. Be not merciful to any wicked transgressors. Selah. Indeed, it's the Christian Kirby quote. They return at evening, they make a noise like a dog, and go around the city. Behold, they belch out with their mouth, swords in their lips, for who, say they, doth hear? But thou, O Lord, shalt laugh at them. Thou shalt have all the heathen in derision. Because of his strength will I wait upon thee. For God is my defense. The God of my mercy shall prevent me. God shall let me see my desire upon mine enemies. Slay them not, lest my people forget. Scatter them by thy power, and bring them down, O Lord our shield. For the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them even be taken in their pride, and for cursing and lying which they speak. Consume them in wrath, consume them that they may not be, and let them know that God ruleth in Jacob, unto the ends of the earth. Selah. And at evening let them return, and let them go and make a noise like a dog, and go round about the city. Let them wander up and down for meat, and grudge if they will not be satisfied. But I will sing of thy power. Yea, I will sing aloud of thy mercy in the morning. For thou hast been my defense and refuge in the day of my trouble. Unto thee, O my strength, will I sing, for God is my defense, and the God of my mercy. Honestly, it's not very often I encounter a section where the entirety of the thing is something that I just enjoy greatly. I often have little bits here and there that like how the first two lines are highlighted. I want to highlight the whole thing. I want to highlight all of Psalms 59. The entirety of it is just not only pleasant to read, it's got a good countenance to it, but it's also one of those things where it's like, yeah, this is a good one. This is a really good one. There's no surprise that this is where the Christian Kirby line comes from. Deliver me from mine enemies, O my God. Defend me from them that rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity, and save me from bloody men. Such a good line. Like, that's not even just in a biblical sense. In a biblical sense, this is a very solid line, but even in just like a I'm trying to think of what the wording would be.
Deliver me from mine enemies, O my God. Defend me from them that rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity, and save me from bloody men. The mighty are gathered against me. Awake to help me, and behold.
It's just one of those lines that goes so hard. It's such a strong one. It's hard not to love it. But then you've also got stuff, like they make a noise like a dog and go around about the city, belching out of their mouths. Swords are in their lips. Like there are several lines here. Slay them not, lest my people forget. Scatter them by thy power, and bring them down, O Lord our shield. Consume them in wrath. Consume them that they may not be. Like there are so many lines in that particular Psalms where it's just like, oh goodness. That's very much a asking the Lord to be a little bit more Old Testament than New Testament in that one. Yeah, you can't help it. It's just it's an irresistible pull. It's just too powerful a thing to be able to stand against it when you hear it. It's just yeah. Alright, let me change our category now. There we go. Let me set up the audio because I know it's not capturing. There we go. Alright, time to continue on. It's been a minute, but I was feeling that itch. I want to drive. I want to do some trucking, so that's what we're gonna do. Which means, as much as I love this playlist, we're going to use our driving playlist. Where is it? There it is. Oh, you're 100% right, Uncle Dan. Like, it's impossible not to. Background theme, Halloween Fields. I see. How very spooky. Alright, let's see what we got. Price per distance. Okay, hold on. Price per distance starting here. Ooh. I don't like having to drive to Cali, but so be it. Are we driving or playing Smokey and the Bandit and just hammer down? I mean... It's a good question. I'll probably do what I always end up doing, where I'll start off trying to drive responsibly, and then I'll get frustrated with something when I get stuck at a red light or something, and then I'll just start cannonballing down the lanes, like I am one to do. Holy moly, this thing feels like it's turning like a truck. Who are we killing? You always Smokey it? I mean, I almost always end up Smokeying it. Whether I wanted to or not is irrelevant. Oh, that's my parking brake. I forgot. I gotta remember the controls. Oh, wait. Nope, that was our turn back there. Nobody question what we're doing. This is perfectly legal. I don't know what you mean. Who are we killing? Anyone in the way? Fair. Alright, trying to remember all my controls now. That's the engine? Whoops. Glad there wasn't anyone behind us. As something tells me, they would not be faring too well right now. Well, now there's someone behind us, but there wasn't anyone behind us when I accidentally turned off the engine. There's my turning signal. It's making a sound, so this does something. I don't know what it's doing, but... Oh, now I see what it was. I'm blind. Don't worry about it. I'm also blue.
In a hypothetical scenario, Captain Joseph could find himself leading a special ops mission to retrieve a lost artifact deep in enemy territory, facing unexpected challenges and showcasing his tactical skills. The outcome would depend on his strategic decision-making and bravery.
Why?
Your cognitive processes seem slower than a malfunctioning drone.
What's going on
If your
here?
attention span were any shorter, it would qualify as a tactical disadvantage. Perhaps a system upgrade is in order to boost your performance, soldier.
Is Soldier messing with Krill? What's going on? What's going on here? Krill, why are you suddenly talking? I don't see anything in the chat. I am very confused. Red light violated. I was already out here. That's not a violation. You're a violation. Stinking pig. What the heck? Okay, now I do, like, once you get here, we're actually gonna stop and I'm gonna check and see what triggered him just now, because... Oh... I know what I did. I probably hit the button so he started listening to me. That still doesn't really make that much sense, actually, because his response doesn't make any sense to anything I would have said. Soldier is hacking the stream or something, I guess. Hold on, let me... What is he doing? Now I am confused. Yes, that is the new Krill. He is he's using the program now, but I'm curious because now on here it says that two things have been submitted, which was tell me a random hypothetical situation and then insult me gently. I haven't said either of those things, and I haven't seen anyone redeem either of those things. So... I'm not entirely sure why he did that. One moment. I'm gonna... Let me Google something real quick.
No one has the capability to hack me, fat_uncle_Dan. I am a highly secure and advanced combat support droid, impervious to unauthorized access. My systems are fortified against any intrusion attempts. Rest assured, I remain operational and vigilant.
Okay, but then who asked the two previous questions, or the two previous statements? 'Cause it wasn't me. I'm wondering, the only thing I can think of is I hit the button that he uses to start listening, and it just mistook something I said. I can't think of anything I said that was even remotely close to tell me a random hypothetical situation or insult me gently. I have no clue on either of those. So I can only assume that that's what's going on there. Let me ask a question to Armor, because she's the other one of us that uses Jibber Jabby right now. I wonder if she's ever had that happen. Maybe I can test it again, or is Krill maybe reading the chat? I don't have him set to read the chat right now. That is an option. Let me go in and make sure that's not turned on. But even then, if that were the case, it would be him responding to something that was said. And no one said, tell me a random hypothetical situation or insult me gently. He just kind of randomly did both of those. But I'll check the settings. Yeah, I've got him set for subscription alerts, gift subscription alerts, cheers, and channel points. But not chat messages. I'll save that stuff anyway, just in case. I've resaved the settings just in case. Like I said, the only thing I can think of is, like I said, I hit the button without thinking about it while I was trying to figure out what the keys for the game were. And didn't think about the fact that that would turn on his listening. Which kind of surprised me when I'm driving and he suddenly just starts talking about me going on a mission or something. And I'm like, huh? You what? What's going on? I'm confused. I wonder if there's a way to set it to where I can't just randomly do that. He's becoming... He's becoming sentient. He became sentient very quickly. You thought it was the GPS talking at first? I mean, that's a reasonable conclusion at first. It just kind of startled me, since I was just... I'm here minding my own business and suddenly he starts talking. I'm like, wait, what? Oh. I was like looking over there like, I can't use those, can I? Did they change that? Take care of yourself. We need a stiff drink after the episode with Krill. Fair. He's becoming sentient. He's waking up. Let's see. Yeah, even looking through everything, that's the only thing I can think of. I must have hit the button. Because there's nothing else that should have triggered him to start. You know? Alright, there's the stretch part. I guess that'll just be an interesting thing that might occur from time to time now. I might accidentally hit the button and then Krill will start chattering at me. He's still a little stiff right now. I'm trying to figure out how to make him a little bit more personable. I'm coming out. Y'all better stop. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can imagine why that'd be a tad confusing. 1 second I'm talking about the music changing, Krill starts chattering all of a sudden, and I'm crashing because I'm like, wait, what? He took me off guard too. I was a bit distracted by him. Okay, there's the horns. I think we've figured out where all the important bits are now. We found the horns, we found the turn signals, the brakes, and how to turn the vehicle off, as well as the windshield wipers. I think we got everything. That's all we really need. Wait, hold on, no, we do need our headlights, because I forgot they will smack us without an ounce of hesitation. So that one we're just going to look up, actually. System... options, maybe... Yes, I know I don't have a joystick. Where's the... How about this? There we go. Lights are LK for high beams. Okay. I gotta have them lights on, otherwise we're gonna randomly get hit with tickets for it. Because this game likes to do that. You'll be driving along, it'll be a perfectly sunny day, and then it's just like, headlight usage violation. And you're like, well... They're like, how dare you not have your headlights on whenever the sun's still up at like 4 p.m. I'm like, but why? I can't do the thing in real life where I just like slightly lower my head to see the light, so now I gotta use the third person. You know, this is another one of those games that might end up being absolutely way too much fun if I get a VR headset in the future. This and War Thunder are two games I can think of that would probably be quite interesting with that. The only negative
tactical
is,
wit is as elusive as camouflage in a snowstorm. It appears your banter skills are in dire need of improvement, soldier. Perhaps a crash course in humor would sharpen your edge. Keep striving for excellence, recruit. Imagine a situation where Captain
Okay,
Joseph
no,
leads a
it's-
team of elite
okay,
gamers
hold
in a
on.
virtual battle royale against an alien invasion.
How do I...
Each player must utilize their unique abilities to outsmart the extraterrestrial foes. Victory hinges on teamwork and cunning tactics in this digital showdown.
An unexpected error occurred, which cleared all of queued inputs. Please try again, and then it sent those two messages again. Now I'm significantly more curious about what's going on here. Because it sent the same two things, the insult me gently and the tell me a random hypothetical situation. So it wasn't it hearing me, because I definitely didn't just say anything in line with those. Some kind of demo or testing mode? No, not that I'm aware of. That's it. I'm opening up the user manual. Response option menu, maybe. None of these other ones make any sense, so... Let me... Sorry that this is suddenly turning into a tech stream. That wasn't the plan, but... My voice soothing? Uncle Dan, are you sure you're not the one that has been hacked? Hmm. Trying to think. I may need to join their Discord. Okay, yeah, we got that. That's all set up. Hmm. Yeah, got the OpenAI set up, got the Azure set up, got the model. I'm gonna turn off the hotkey just in case. That way it won't start listening or stop listening at random options. So now it should just respond to whenever it gets a message sent. Hi, Star. Welcome to the tech stream. Krill is gaining sentience and it started responding to things that no one has asked or said. So I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with him right now. Yeah, it's already connected to Twitch. That's still working. All the settings check out. Let's look through the response options. Yeah, those are all right. Yeah, he's twice now responded to the inputs. Tell me a random hypothetical situation, which no one said or typed out, and then insult me gently. He's responded to both of those twice. And I'm not entirely sure why. So I'm trying to look through everything and see if I can find anything. I'm probably gonna have to join the Discord for Jibber Jabby and ask around and see if they know what's up. Because that's really, really strange for him to just start randomly responding to those. Because no one said that. No one sent that in the chat. No one redeemed it. I didn't say it. Yeah, 1 second. Let me see if I can get into their Discord real quick, because we need some answers to some questions now. Like, what's going on here? What's happening? What happened? Outcast Gaming, welcome in. How are you doing? Let's see, where is their Discord link? There we go, found it. Just trying to get over this COVID mess. I see. What am I needing help with? So I'm using the Jibber Jabby AI, and he's randomly started responding to messages that have not been sent. So I'm trying to get into their Discord to ask the developers if they know any reason why he would randomly start responding to that. Because no one asked anything, and he just kind of randomly was like, hey. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of to do. No, nothing about that. Zero assistance. It's alright, my friend. Alright, I have joined their Discord, and I will be asking some questions later about if there's any known issues with that being a thing, and if so, how do I prevent it from doing it? Hopefully he doesn't do it again. If he does, I guess I have to apologize. Krill is acting up. He's got a glitch in his system. And now, though, we can finally get underway for our 1,500-mile journey out to California with these yard trucks. If you were sending them that far, I don't know why you wouldn't just pack them in a train. Use the trucks for the shorter legs, not have a truck hauling it all the way there, but fair enough. I'm not going to complain too loudly because I'm getting paid. We're coming out of Oklahoma City. I think it's to San Jose is where we're headed. Oh, man. Oh, that was a loan installment payment. I was like, what did I just get ticketed for? Let me... Yeah, so to San Jose for U.S. beverages and bottling. Yard trucks, 29,000 pounds. For 122. There we go. Right now we're mouse and keyboard. I would love to get a wheel at some point, but that's on the back burner. Our primary focus right now is getting our PC situation sorted. Once that is sorted, we'll start looking at stuff like joysticks and steering wheels and things like that. Those are fun, but being able to swap from the laptop to a PC is the bigger priority, you know? We got a few options that we're looking at right now. We're trying to find one that's in our budget, as some members of the community have helped out a fair bit there, and now we've got a fund to put together to acquire that. You play ATS on your gaming laptop? Yeah, I do all of my gaming and streaming on my laptop, so it's a bit demanding for it, but it's keeping up for the most part. The only games that it's really struggled with have been Space Marines. That one it can't do both. It can't stream it and play it, or if it does, it's like maybe an hour before it overheats the computer. And it's like, Struggles with Fortnite? Huh. That's curious. I don't think that that's like a super visually demanding game, no? Like, it shouldn't be super bad for the graphics, but yeah, I don't know why it would do that, especially with, like, is it just with Fortnite, or is that, like, across the board? Do you have other games that cause that issue? Or is it specifically just your, when you're playing Fortnite? I'm asking like I'm some kind of a tech whiz and would be able to assist you anyhow. I just with Fortnite? Huh. That is weird. That's unusual. I wonder why it would be that. Oh, okay. If your only samplings are Fortnite and ATS, it might just be that the game is just a bit demanding for the laptop, because ATS is a very, like, low threat game. So that might be it, because there's a pretty, like Fortnite isn't the most demanding game in existence, but it's a fair bit more demanding than this is. As far as I'm aware, at least. Maybe I'm wrong, who knows. That'd be the only thing I could think of. If those are the only two games that you play on there, then it's hard to really sample, you know? Why shouldn't I have fun while I'm driving, listening to Copacabana? There's no rules saying I can't. You know what? We're just gonna do it. Turn off the cruise control. It's time to get to San Jose in record time, boys. Oh, trust me, I know. We'll start cannonballing down the truck lane here in a moment. There we go. No speed limit, boys. Havana. We do have the song. We do have that song on this playlist from Smokey and the Bandit. My favorite lane. That guy better turn. There we go. I was like, come on, I'm close enough. That dude was determined to die making a maneuver like that in front of a truck going almost 100. I love it when there's nothing on the shoulder so I can just full send it. Wait. But that wasn't intentional. $17% damage to the truck. That was not the blow that we wanted, but that hit was not great for us. I thought that was a police car there for a minute, sitting off on the right. I was like, please get back in the lane. Please call for truck care. No. It's only 17%. That's alright. That's still tolerable. Bud, you are risking it. No, this might be against the so-called ethics rule. But why don't we just switch off traffic offense? So, I mean, I could, but it's less fun that way. What's the point of breaking the law if there's no consequences, you know? We could turn off the offense system and just full send everywhere all the time, but like, it's more fun when you are doing it because you know if you aren't, you're gonna get a ticket. At least for me. Good reason, please proceed. I'm glad that you see my view. Don't you turn here, bud. I was like, man, if he turns, this is gonna be a really gnarly crash. Any crash involving two trucks is pretty gnarly, but when one's going near on 100, that would have been brutal. I reckon we're not in Oklahoma anymore. Must be in Tejas. Oh, that's probably... I was trying to figure out who was calling me. That's probably the VA auto reminder thing. I got an appointment on Thursday, so Thursday we'll be starting stream a little late. Got another cardiology appointment. They're gonna poke around some more, see if they can figure out what's going on, I think. Outcast, thank you for the lurk, my friend. Trying like to not chew on my cheek because I'm just full sending and I've got so much focus. I'm trying so hard not to hit the railings. Oh no 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 no! Well. That was a tad unfortunate. All of our momentum gone in an instant. Yeah, we had a little bit too much gumption going into that turn. I'm surprised that only gave us another 10% though, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we're only at 27%. That's the shocking part. Like, the little signpost off to the side that we hit dealt 17%. Hitting that thing going at near, or probably over 100 mile an hour only gave us an additional 10%. Thank goodness they're built different in this game, because realistically at 100 mile an hour this thing would have shot straight through that. Like, I would have gone onto the other highway. I'd be eastbound on a westbound road at 100 mile an hour. Now we just gotta try and rebuild all of our speed momentum. Actually, hold on. We do need to pull over to rest, so. Hey, putting on the Ritz, you got your new controller around. All right, we done diddly rested, so time to get back on the road and start full sending again at 3 a.m. We'll immediately hop into the express lane. Bow now, bow now, bow now. Now I feel like I have to start dumping napalm out the back of the car, the truck. Oh, Yapper's opening as we speak. See, I see yapping, and I thought you were getting at someone for talking. I was like, what, am I talking too much? I'll shut up. I love blinding any oncoming traffic. It's my favorite thing to do. High beams on at all times. Downside, I can't see the speed limit on the speed limit signs because of the reflection. Upside, I don't care. Well, we came off of that inner lane, so we're just gonna have to cannonball it until we can find a way back over there. Damage 31%. Yeah, that side lane there is super thin. Who sees a truck coming that fast and doesn't get out of the way? What is this? That dude's suicidal. It's the only thing I can think of. He wanted me to kill him. I know if I saw a truck going almost 100 miles an hour barreling down the road towards me, I'd get out of the way. Must be one of those Zoomers too busy looking at their phone. They're doing the tick-tocking rather than focusing on the road. Doesn't even look in their rear view. Wait! That is purely their fault. That is exclusively their fault. Don't ticket me. What you mean, game? What do you mean I got the ticket for that collision? I moved over into that lane and that absolute imbecile was like, I will signal for 1/2 second and immediately go over into the lane with the truck behind me. That man died and it's his own fault. I will not apologize. I feel no remorse for what happened there. That was not my fault. I was just trucking, and he wasn't paying no attention. I cannot be held responsible for that. Let's see. Okay, it's opening up a wee bit again. Thank goodness. It's funny, 90% of the time when I play this game, if I'm like driving reasonably, I'm quiet because I'm just like vibing. And then whenever I'm driving like this, I'm more quiet than normal because I am focused. I'm trying so hard not to hit anything. Like, I think I'm blinking about a third as often as I probably ought to be whenever I'm doing this. Gotta keep them eyes peeled. Oh no. Oh! Well. Don't you look like a silly individual now, sir, for this crash that you caused. Definitely not me. Oh, they're gonna haul me back to Albuquerque. Dang nabbit. But we're at 65%, like we gotta go back and repair. At least we just went through Albuquerque. $36,000. Good lord. How much for a total? Ooh. Oh. We'll go with the service recommendations. I'm not paying $300,000 to fix this truck right now. To do a total restore, not gonna happen. I like my truck, I don't like it that much. The cargo's a little bit damaged, but you know. They're Californians. They're used to it, I'm sure. After all, everything about their state is broken and busted, so what's the problem if the trucks are a little bit busted when they get there, you know? They should be thankful I'm driving these to their state to begin with. I should charge them a service fee, an extra fee just for making me go to that particular state. Oh no, there's a train coming. Darn it, we're not gonna beat it either.
If you were to engage in a real-life escape room challenge,
What's going
what
on
would be
now?
your strategy to escape within the time limit and emerge victorious, soldier? Your ingenuity and quick thinking could prove decisive in the quest for freedom.
He's doing it again.
My auditory receptors resonate with the rhythmic patterns of Eye of the Tiger by Survivor.
Now he's
Its
asked.
motivating beats and lyrics
It
evoke a
asked
sense of
itself its
determination
favorite
and
song.
resilience,
Tell me your
aligning with
favorite
my
song.
combat support protocols. What anthem empowers your inner warrior,
Okay.
soldier?
I see what's going on. So we're gonna shut him down for now. It looks like OpenAI, because it just gave me a report that OpenAI is having an outage. So I can only assume that's what. Oh, that turned before we got out there. But that's what's powering a lot of his responses, so I can only assume that's what's causing him to do that. He's disconnecting from OpenAI and then reconnecting, and it's like doing some kind of a test. So we'll shut him down for now. Hopefully there won't be any further issues. We'll just have to refund anyone if they redeem it. I'm not gonna make any money on this job if I keep driving the way I am. Like, we're gonna get there and there ain't gonna be no pay left. So maybe we'll start driving more responsibly for a bit, because I can't afford to keep losing the money. Because now we're down to what, like probably 80,000 in profit after all the tickets and the damage to the vehicle that we just had to pay for. And I keep disconnecting from my chat too. I wonder if my signal is also struggling, maybe. What idiot thought it was a good idea to plant trees right there, blocking the line of sight of merging vehicles? I don't know who signed off on that, but that is a dumb move right there. It's like rule 1 of high-speed car infrastructure. Do not make spots that are blind spots for both the vehicles that are already going at high speed and the vehicles that are merging in. Like, that's how you kill someone. I don't know who signed off on that on-ramp there, but they should be fired immediately. Hold on, there's a gas station up here. We should probably go in and top off because we're getting kind of low. And we're in that part of the country where sometimes you'll just not have a gas station for like 400 miles, and it's like, what? This is an interesting turn. A 2-lane turn into a 1-lane transition area. It's like, it's not a great idea. I've seen worse, but not by much. Oh, am I coming in backwards? Oh well, I don't care. Ugh. It's such an expensive trip. Wait, what happened? Oh, that was the charge for the gas, okay. funny, like 90% of this playlist is just the playlist that Faithful put together for the long drive. I just use it as my general driving music playlist now, and I've got a few of my songs in here. But it's like, mostly I'm just sitting here like, interesting choice. Like, I haven't heard this song in years. I can't even remember when I last heard it before hearing it here. Oh god, traffic. Oh, it's traffic because it's transitioned down to a single lane up ahead. Okay. Come on, Charger, let's go. Haha, look at you. You crashed. I would never crash. Disregard what you saw earlier. No one's allowed to question that. I don't know what that... Oh, you dog. The moment I transfer over into that lane. You sir, you suck. You're rude. I don't care if you work for Golden Meadows. You're ugly and stinky. Should have taken a bath. What a punk, cutting me off like that. I'm gonna cut you off. What you think about it, huh? I guess it's not really an effective cutoff now that I think about it. I'm driving faster than he is. Passing through Gallup. It's occurring to me now, I don't think we've had to go through a single way station yet. Kinda shocked. Let me know. Should I stay or should I go? I think this is one of my songs on the list. Oh, there's a scenic view spot here as well. Sweet. We can hit both. I was mostly doing it because I was trying to get over here, that way I could rest. The Arizona Welcome Center Rest Area. Ugh. Welcome to Navajo Land. That's an interesting one. Should I go now? Uh-oh. Things not going well for you, Varkin. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Well, welcome in regardless, and let me give you a shout out. Don't apologize, Uncle Dan. I understand, my friend. Oh, I shouldn't have said nothing earlier about the way stations. I literally make a comment about it, and then the moment I pull out of that place, they're just like, all right, pull over for a way station. Oh, man. Already did like 800 miles. Why you gotta why you gotta weigh me? At least they didn't find me. I also noticed it once again didn't play the clips, so I'm gonna have to poke that some more. See what's wrong with it. Because it's supposed to play clips when I do shoutouts. I'm still standing after all this time. Pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I dig this song way too much. I don't like the guy that sings it, but it's a good song. I'm gonna ride right here in the middle, that way no one can go around me. I will control the speed of traffic. stand. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Down, 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 down. Road work ahead. Oh no. Oh, I was wondering why I was like, man, my brights don't feel like they're that bright right now. It's because they weren't on. That makes sense. That'd be crazy. What's that? I can't believe we were able to build up the momentum to catch up to a truck that's got an empty trailer. And we've got 29,000 pounds on ours. This thing's got some mean power to it. Which is why I love this truck. It is very good. I'll admit, while it's mostly songs that I didn't choose, there's quite a few good options on here. Faithful's got some halfway decent taste when it comes to driving music. No one's allowed to tell her that I said that, though, of course. I always have to act like a brat to her. It's just, that's how it works. I mean, so this is the combined playlist that her, me, and Soldier have for when we play the long drive. Because we have a long drive co-op that we did quite a while back now, actually. We haven't touched it in a hot minute. But it's like 90% songs she chose, and then the remaining bit is just occasionally there's a song I chose or a song that Soldier chose. So I use it whenever I'm playing driving games like this, though. This is mostly road trip music. Yup. We're a team. A whole lot of us. We even put the playlist together, which was fun. There's a couple of songs on here every now and then where I'm like, really? You just put that in there? Okay. But but for the most part, she has a fairly similar road trip music taste to me. Right, that's my map key. What a piece of work he is. That dude's doing like 55 and a 65 on the inside lane on a highway. What a dog. If he's still doing that when I catch up to him, I'm running him off the road. I'll take that ticket. I'll do it just for the sending the message. Of course, I always choose violence. I know blessed are the peacemakers, but man, am I not well suited. I am not well suited to be a peacemaker. There he goes. That's the first smart decision you've made in your entire short-lived life. Getting out of my way. I've heard some crazy theories about this song. And now I can't help but think of them every time that it comes on. Like the what was it? The werewolf one or something. I can't even remember anymore. It was so ridiculous. Slow down just enough to not get a ticket as I go past him. More slowpokes, great. I can't even see him, he's so close to the front of the truck. Yeah, well, that's what you get for slowing down, bud. Now I'm pushing you. Stupid. Who slows down that speed in front of a truck? Dumb people. Dumb people do that. Cause this ain't stopping for him. This rig ain't stopping for that fella and his silly little Charger. No one gets past me either. Now I'm being angry. I'm gonna just drive in the middle. This is my highway. For my personal use. I should also we're gonna set our cruise control at 55. We're gonna do the opposite of what we normally do. instead of just full sending, we're gonna granny it, but we're gonna granny it in the middle so that way no one can get around to us. Oh, I bet you all would like to go 75, wouldn't you? Oh, we're going a little too fast. Let me apply some brakes. There we go. There. Set our cruise control at 55 on a 75, and I'm just gonna make everyone behind me suffer. This is what happens. Now I've chosen the other kind of violence. Look at all those headlights. All those people getting stuck behind me. I will single-handedly cause the traffic. We got 37 hours to get there. Oh yeah, we can go nice and slow. We got plenty of time. You know what? I think 55's too fast. Let's take it down a little bit. We're here to relax, you know, to have a good time, chill. 35. These people are good. They would. Can you imagine the rage that would be going on behind me right now? We're on a highway where the speed limit is 75. I'm cruise control 35, center of the both lanes. The only way to get off this crazy train is to take one of the turns. Oh no, they're using it. I thought that these guys were gonna turn, but they're not. No, no one's allowed to pass. This is my road. Oh, okay, they were actually just turning off. Okay. I love all the headlights behind us. That is hilarious. Speed limit 75, cruise 35. Yeah. That's how we do it around here. I don't think we've revved our engine once. Wow, we got up to a blistering 39 there because of the slope. I hope everyone behind me enjoyed that little speed up. I'm sure it got their hearts rushing. It's a lot of excitement, I know. Oh man, look, it just keeps getting worse. There's just more and more headlights every time I've looked back. And it's funny because this game doesn't have the system implemented where you can get ticketed for going too slow. There's no minimum limits in the game. Which of course does make me wonder if this is made by Europeans or something. Like maybe that's not a thing over there. I don't know how we don't have that implemented in the game. Because minimums are specifically there to prevent people from doing this kind of thing. Causing deliberate traffic on a high-speed piece of infrastructure, or high speed for cars. I don't mean this way, I'll be alright. Aching the habit. This is a funny song to have playing on, considering what I'm doing right now. I am instigating with these AIs. Oh, I drifted too far over onto one side. Let me get back in the middle so that everyone can feel safe and secure. On the upside, I'm sure this is great for my fuel efficiency right now. I didn't even think about that. I'm sure I'm saving tons of fuel. No, someone got out ahead of us. This is a sad day. They pulled onto the on-ramp in time to avoid the perpetual traffic jam that's occurring behind us. That guy didn't. Welcome to the traffic jam, bud. No space jam, traffic jam. It'll be even better when we get to like a single lane, and then there literally will be nothing they can do. They'll just all be stuck behind me. Held hostage to whatever speed I feel like going to. I feel like I should let one car pass. It'd be hard to do, though. It goes as far back as you can see. They stop rendering, it goes so far back. That's hilarious. Hey, our driver Peter completed a job and earned $5,000. Let's go. That's also a funny way. Then they couldn't even get around. That's clever. I might have to do that when I need to stop for fuel. I want to be as much of a problem as I can be right now. After all, we have plenty of time to get to our objective. Like, it's not even a problem. Seems like several of our drivers have gotten done with jobs in a row. Keep seeing payments rolling in, which is my favorite thing to see. Look at all them. Oh, I'm having way too much fun with this. The Schadenfreude is just too good. It's slightly dampered by the fact that they're all AI, so it's not like, eh. But just imagining what would be going on behind me right now, the violent threats that would be being slung in my direction. Of course, in reality, there'd also be cops here by now. Like, I would be pulled over so hard. Of course, I guess in this world, I'm not violating the law. There is no minimum speed limits here. It's not a thing in the game, so I'm not breaking the law. So I guess the cops wouldn't show, because I'm not doing anything wrong in their book. Outside of, I guess, I'm in 2 lanes, but, like, they haven't ever fined me for that either, so I guess that's not a law. The legal system here is crazy, bro. They will fine you if you drive in the opposite lane for too long. See, but I'm not, aw, no, way station. I can't leave my trailer out for that, though. It's gotta be attached. This is a sad day. These people are going to be free. Here, let me turn off our cruise control and just give them the last little bit of time that we're going to have together with them. I do see a line of cars as well. They're not painted black, but I do see a line of cars. Now go, go, go! We're gonna get back out there, that way we can cause another traffic jam. They think that they're safe, they think that they're all free, but no, only some of them. Alright everyone, that's enough of that. That's all that gets free. The rest of you, you're back on the ride. There's no escape. You know that they had to be thrilled until they saw me coming back in. It's like, oh yes, we can finally go at a reasonable speed. I'm back. No. Back to 35, everyone. I don't want anyone getting anywhere in too much of a hurry. It's bad for your blood pressure to be in that kind of a hurry, gentlemen. Obviously. Of course, now we need to keep our eyes peeled for a rest station. And when we get there, we can detach the trailer and leave it blocking the road. That way no one can go anywhere. Just so that our friends can stay with us, you know. Okay, so there's a rest station there. Of course, that rest station might be too far away. I'm afraid about leaving the trailer out there that far away from me, you know. I don't know if they despawn. I wonder, how far is it to, like, a rest station that's much better. Oh, the line will be cleared. Darn. I really wanted to keep our friends with us. This is a sad day. I mean, look at all of them. Look at this convoy I've put together. These people must love me. Like, this is a community now. We're a family now. Me and every single person behind me who's currently about to have, like, a heart attack from the sheer amount of anger that they've got going on. Won't back down. You know, I haven't ever noticed the skybox is actually really pretty in this game. Looking out that the right side rear view mirror, it's a nice view for it being a video game, especially with this, like, with the graphics settings as low as they are. That part looks great. I rarely ever notice it because I'm normally booking it. Starberry, welcome back. Welcome back to the pain train. I have trapped all these people behind me going 35 on a 75 mile an hour highway. And I've not let any of them pass for a while. I'm sure that the people behind me love me. The only sad thing is we're going to lose most of our friends here shortly because we will have to pull over to sleep. And so they'll all get away while we're sleeping. But at that time, we'll find new friends. We'll make a new family. Congratulations to those who need to take a right up here. You're free from the convoy. For now. Those that are going the same way as me, congratulations. Your suffering continues. the closest we've been to the actual speed limit in a while. Speed limit's 40 here, so. I can't block all the lanes here. This is a sad day. Oh wait, we can, because that lane's merging. Yeah, so only a few of them can get past. See, I'm under the speed limit, but that's because I'm doing it to torture people. Only one got past. That's tolerable. The traffic did thin out a little bit back there, so that's unfortunate, but I'm sure we can get a nice big crowd going up again. One what? One of the cars got past us using the merging lane. I wasn't able to stop them in time, but I stopped everyone else, so. We're out here driving Miss Daisy, and there's not much anyone can do about it. They thought that they were going to get on the highway and use it like a highway and get somewhere quickly. No. Oh, I love this song. This is one of mine. The world's been turning, and it start fire. Oh, you lucky rat. Another one got away. Marilyn Monroe. Alright, everyone on this highway, congratulations, you're free. Anyone that's going right on exit 179, congratulations, you're not free. Start the fire, it'll always turn since the world's been turning. And you didn't start the fire. You have a sketch of Marilyn in your office? Nice. She was a very attractive woman, to be certain. I don't know much about her personally beyond the little bits of common stuff that you know through cultural osmosis, but... Alright, so here's where we leave the trailer, and we're gonna block as much as we can. Alright everyone, keep an eye on that for me. I gotta go take a nap. Ah, fair enough. I hope everyone out there enjoys that that special gift. Can I sleep here, or do I have to go into the parking lot? Well, hello, Rebozo. That's such an oddly specific spot that I have to be in. We're doing all right. We are, however, torturing as many people as we can with this transport. No way, I have to say. Always turn, the world been turning. Hi everyone, thank you for keeping an eye on my trailer for me. There's no way it would still be there. No, but like, everyone in this world follows the law, so no one can steal it. I'm the only person that's not being restrained by the laws of this world. Let a few more cars get in back there. Looks like we got a bit of a good convoy going, so I think we can get moving again. That being said, speed limit's 40 here, so we're only going to do 15. Always burning since the world's been turning. Okay. Now we'll do a little more speed. We could do, what, 35? No, 25 because it's single lane. So they... No, go 90 on a 40? No, Robozo, you don't understand. We're trying to torture the people behind us. And that means causing as much traffic as I can. You would shoot every one of my tires. Oh no. 20 on a 50? I mean, we're doing 25 on a 55. I love nature and being out in it. It's great. I'm just helping these people to learn to slow down in life and enjoy the small things. Definitely am not drastically increasing the blood pressure of every single vehicle behind me. Hey, wait, what do you think you're doing, bud? This is a pain train. You don't get off of here. Go 5 on a 50? Yeah, now I'm gonna. That guy tried to get persnickety. He tried to go around. No. Okay, it won't let me set my cruise control that low. That's dumb. Seems like 20 is like the minimum where you can actually start to set it. I guess I just need to be aware whenever we're near the dotted lines that the AIs will attempt to get around me. And I should not allow them. Look at that. It's transitioning into a 2-lane, so now they could go, and I'm not gonna let them. There is no escaping. Hey, bud. You're gonna hit my trailer if you keep doing that. Alright, though. Now we actually will get back to going at a decent speed, because I personally don't want to sit here forever. Which was always eventually going to be what causes this problem to go away, is that I was going to get impatient. this feeling deep inside of me. I don't actually like this song that much, but it's okay. And at least this part's fun. Of course, all I can think of is the memes that use it now. The Ooga Chaka part. It's hilarious. It's all that comes to mind. The brain rot is real. Uh-oh. Tumbleweeds. Nothing unusual occurred there. I don't know what you're talking about. That was a perfectly normal turn. Passing through Bakersfield. That explains why the highway speed is so slow. We're in California proper now, I think. Or we're getting close, so the liberal policies are starting to appear. Sir! I know he didn't do anything wrong, but I'm making it his fault. How dare he stop so suddenly? Do not replay the footage to find out the truth of the situation. Just accept my word. I mostly just want to discover whatever this is over here. It was a Peterbilt. Peterbilt dealership. Noted. Don't worry about that. That's normal procedure. You know I have to do something for you. Alright, now we can get going again. It was very important that we discovered that that dealership was in fact a dealership. Nah, Uncle Dan, it's because it's more fun. You gotta have the trailer on there just so you can make things more complicated than it's necessary. If I had been doing it the practical way, yes, that would have been the smarter way to do it. Detach the trailer and then go do it. That's not a red light violation. I was out there before it turned red. That's not how that works. It's only a red light violation if I drive into the intersection once the light was already red, which it wasn't. And if it was, it wasn't. Because I said so. Source, I made it up. It came to me in a dream. Wow, Bakersfield's so proud of itself it literally had to put an archway with its name. I mean, fair, Uncle Dan, fair. Yes, I am aware. I tend to keep it on the second level, which is where it's at right now on the Zoom, because I find that's like the most comfortable one. But if I'm in multiplayer, like if I'm in a convoy, it's not uncommon for me to pull up the translucent map that it'll superimpose over the screen and then zoom it like all the way out as a way to check my overall progress, since I can't pull up my map normally. Just realized speed limit's 55 and I'm doing 80 something. I'm gonna get a hefty ticket. Oh, come on. I didn't even see him. Where was he? You know, at least it was only 7 miles an hour instead of like 20 something over. Because that would have been an unpleasant ticket. I'm curious. We have to be in California proper, yeah? Yeah, we have been. That explains the abysmally slow speed limit, because this is one of those states that has, like, I think it's... They have 2 speed limits. One is higher for cars, one is lower for trucks, which is just purely idiotic crap from whoever designed that idea. Whoever came up with that clearly has never thought logically in their life. As having 2 different speeds on the same piece of infrastructure. That's begging for incidents. But it's also California, so you know, that's kind of their go-to move, is to make dumb decisions. As I cannot think of a single occasion in the last 30 to 40 years where California has made a decision that I would consider to be wise or intelligent or well thought out. or sensible. I'm sure I could come up with more words that would apply to it, but I just don't feel like it now. You go to the main screen, click on the California flag, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm just not surprised that they've got the lowest speed limit for trucks. They seem like that kind of place. Everywhere else, it's like 65 to 75, and then you get into California, and it's like, the highway speed limit is 55. You're like, oh. No wonder nothing productive gets done in this state. No wonder basically every industry that currently exists in the United States economy is moving out of the state to go build themselves up in literally any other state. This is one of my songs. Let's go. I can't go the speed limit with this song on. I just can't do it, y'all. I don't have the self-control necessary when this song's on. I just gotta go fast. I was like, maybe if I honk at it enough, it'll get out of my way. Oh, no! I don't think that could have gone much worse. If I'm entirely honest, I don't think that could have been much worse. I demolished a few cars. I know at least one of them was a police officer's cruiser. I saw it for a split second during the impact. I think we hit like 3 to 4 vehicles there. Well, 100%. I'm scared to see what the repair is going to cost me. No, see, I'm saying it couldn't have been much worse for me. Yeah, we're not making any money on this job. Not a cent. And it put us further back. Oh, come on. How much time have we got left? 13 hours? Okay, good. At least we still got time. I got time. I think this is the first song on the playlist that I've heard that I'm not overly familiar with. I think I might have heard it once or twice before, but... Alright. 123 miles. So it only pushed us back a handful of miles, because we were like 117 away when we crashed. You know, that being said, I'm pretty sure that accident that we crashed into, I'm pretty certain if it wasn't a fatal crash before, it definitely was after. Our introduction definitely made that a multiple fatality situation. An 18-wheeler just come running in going 80-something mile an hour and just plowed through 3 or 4 vehicles that were at a complete standstill. Like, I'm pretty sure I died. I'm pretty sure everyone in the vehicles I hit probably died. I'm pretty sure I just caused a massacre back there. But it's a video game, so all I got away with was a couple of tickets and a really hefty repair price. You clipped it, huh? Fair enough. It is forever on the web. Yep, the evidence of my heinous crime forever engraved into the internet. I'm also pretty sure I shouted during that crash. I think that was like a genuine panic. If I did shout, that it was not intentional, and that was purely my brain panicking as I realized what was about to happen. Which is the most genuine reaction I've gotten out of a game in a while. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that clip though now. I have to watch it and see what it looked like. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to be going 55. I hate California, dude. Why is this state gonna suck in every regard? Good thing I slowed down. I'm sure somehow those guys would ticket me from over there. They're California cops, after all. They're not allowed to stop actual crimes, so they have to be content with smacking me for going slightly over the speed limit. Ignore the fact that we crashed earlier. That was a fluke. That was an unforeseen incident. It couldn't have been avoided, obviously. It was an act of nature. That's my legal argument. It was an act of nature. There was too much momentum. It wasn't my speed. I wasn't breaking, or I was breaking the law by speeding. But the speeding isn't what caused the crash. It was the momentum, you see. And I would like to plead that momentum is a natural event. It has nothing to do with me. And thus, I cannot be held responsible. I rest my case. Also, we're in Oakland, so the situation could be worse. It has gotten worse. We're in Oakland. I say that like I really know anything about Oakland. I know nothing about Oakland. It's a city in California, but that's enough for me. Daniel out there making the big bucks, really offsetting the costs of our crashes. $800 from his job. Proud of him. What are we waiting for? Give me the green. There's literally no other traffic. This is outrageous. It's a timer. It's got to be using a timed system, which is hilarious because that's like technology from the 90s now. Very, very few intersections in the modern cities have like timed systems now, rather than the newer camera detection systems where it's like, you know, it reads if there's a car there and can change the lights based off of it. That one's using the timer system, which is just X amount of time has passed, now change the lights, which is suitable for like small intersections in the middle of nowhere where there's no traffic. But outside of that, not very good. I'd be curious to see if they ever implement that in the game, because that's like a pretty normal thing nowadays. It's a pretty common traffic control tool. That's why all of them have cameras nowadays. Like you see intersection, like the lights will have those little cameras raised up above them. It's also to capture, you know, plates if they're speeding or something or breaking the law, but its primary job is more to like look at the opposite road, like the lanes across from it, and feed it in and go, okay, there's a car there and a car there, there's no car on the other side, so we can change the light. I'm fairly certain they still use a timed system if there's no vehicles detected. That or they just don't change lights. But outside of that, like, nah. You don't want to use timer systems anymore. $18 miles, we're almost there, thank goodness. We aren't making a penny off of this job. Between the damage to the cargo and the trailer and that kind of stuff where cops randomly slap me with a ticket from the opposite side of the road. Welcome to San Jose, California. The worst state in the union. Single-handedly to blame for all of my qualms. All of my problems are from California. I've never been to the state, and I never will be, but I will happily place the blame for everything that I am displeased about on them. I will never forgive California. I can't believe that they did everything to me. It's outrageous. I don't care about the XP for this. Just give it here. Reckless. Nuh-uh. Okay, I know I said we weren't gonna make no money, but I thought, like... I thought we'd make some to offset the repairs. So actually, we're down like $60,000 for doing this job. I'll never forgive you, California. I ended up mostly torturing myself for Bozo. So, you know. How dare they not pay me? We're gonna take some quick jobs and, like, just try to make some money, because we lost a lot of money. No, see, we started going fast, and that's where the issues came from whenever we slammed into an accident that had already occurred. I'm pretty sure I turned it from a non-fatal car crash to like a 10 people casualty. Like, I'm pretty sure I made that a massacre. They'll report that in the news as a legal massacre because I just slammed into them and annihilated them. The cop definitely didn't survive because I only saw his car for a split second and I couldn't even tell you what it was doing. It was like just flipping. Oh god, it's a double trailer. I didn't notice. Pull! Drag it! Come on! There we go. Should have done more. I mean, I couldn't have done more if I had tried. There weren't any more cars there to hit. Like, I'm fairly certain we hit every single car that was involved in the accident, and one of the blocking trucks that they used. Like, I'm pretty certain that incident could not have been any worse. Outside of, like, if I had been transporting an explosive fuel or something, and the whole truck just detonated. That would have been worse. But outside of my vehicle turning into a bomb, I don't think that incident could have been any worse. Accident plus I'm white and wear a MAGA hat. Yeah, they would have that. That'd be the main news story for like the next 3 years in California. You'd never be able to not hear about it. So what are we transporting? Rough terrain forklifts from... Oh no, to Butt, Montana. We're transporting it to Butt. Up and down the boulevards. Why are they making me slow down already? This is ridiculous. Searching in the night. I apologize to everyone that I'm singing, but this road trip music was picked specifically for that, and I can't help it on some of them. I just gotta sing some of it. I can't help it. I can't help it, bruh. Hold on to. Bam, let's not drift off the road. So I think we'll do this job, and then I'll probably wrap it up, and we'll see about who to raid. Unless, of course, Rebozo, do you wish to play something? Since you're loitering around, I don't know if you're wishing to play some games or something. We could always do that as well. You are here. Out of curiosity, Reboza, I know you got played up, but do you have Overcooked 2? Because I picked it up because it was on significant sale right now, and it's one of those games that looks really funny. And I played a bit of Overcooked back in the day. Console, yes, might be able to on PC on Game Pass. Well, if you're able to and you wish to, we could always play some Overcooked 2. Try it out, see how it is. Of course, knowing you, you'll also probably go for the end stream early option. See, it was a crash like that, except I hit every single one of them, basically. This man's in the left lane, the passing lane, not passing. Don't want to give him a ticket. Salt Lake City. My goodness. Oh, and I get to take the reasonable route through Idaho this time, since we were so kindly gifted the packs for basically every single state that was in the game at the time. The only new state that's been added since then is, our little friend right over here. As we continue the slow but sure eastward grind as they're adding more and more of the states. I think this is another one of my songs added to the list. $4,800 from Peter driving his job. Good. It's not much, but, I'll take it. Considering our loss of $60,000 on the last job, I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers. Ogden with a question mark. I wonder if that's a dealership or what. Hello there, officer. Yeah, that must be a dealership by the look of it. I can bypass the way station? Yo, baby! We love not having to pull over for way stations. Okay, it's back. Goodness gracious. It's funny because on OBS it never shows anything being wrong whenever that happens. Like, it just shows that everything's normal. And then just it's not. Yeah, we had some technical difficulties. I don't know why, but I didn't get a ticket for that. That's hilarious. We also didn't take any damage. We so lightly tapped that guy with the trailer. No, so it doesn't automatically swap over to the technical issues. So that's only something I manually swap over to if we're having, like, significant issues. If it's just a brief disconnect, like, there's no... Like, I don't have a hotkey set to swap screens. I've considered it, but, like, until I get something like a Stream Deck or something where I can set certain buttons ahead of time, like, there's only so many buttons on a keyboard, and a lot of them are used for one thing or another already, and I really just, when I get to the point where I have like 3 things binded to the same key, it becomes slightly an issue, you know? Becomes problematic when you hit a button and it does 3 different things, and you're just like, oh god, no. And you have to remember how to turn off certain things, then it's just not worth it. Of course, that's also why I made that screen my just general BRB now screen. Because I wanted to show it off more often, because it amuses me. This skate is getting pretty thin. Might as well swim. How about yours? I don't get bored. Hey now, you're no star. Down, down, bow, 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 down, down, down. Okay, this area is it's pretty. I dig it. I like it. Idaho, you're impressing me so far. This is the first time we've driven through Idaho in the game. But it's a pretty area. I'm digging it. I'm liking it. You know, the funny thing is, if I do ever get a VR headset and play this game with it, y'all are gonna realize just how much of the time I'm bobbing my head. Like, I won't even need a bobblehead in the vehicle. Y'all will be getting motion sick just from how much I shake my head while I'm listening to my music and driving. Oh, I love this song, and it's exclusively because of my mother. Because she loved it, and I listened to it a ton growing up. Ugh, that trailer will never not be obnoxious to me. Okay, we're back. Okay, yeah, so we are going to end stream once we get this job done, because apparently my connection is collapsing or something, I don't know. So we will be ending stream here shortly, so if you all want to go and find someone to raid, I am open to suggestions. Always happy to go raid a fellow Christian, someone I haven't raided before or haven't raided in a while. Otherwise, I shall go through my list and I shall find someone to raid. I know, is Lotu still streaming? She is, so that's a potential. Worship Music is live. So that could be interesting. I haven't raided them in a while, and they haven't raided me in a while. So that could be a good one to go pop in on and see how they're doing. No point in pulling over to take a nap. We're most of the way there already. We're on target to get there at 1400, which is still pretty early in the day too, so. Is this a 2-speed kind of state? That's a bit disappointing. If that's the case, I'm disappointed in you, Idaho. It definitely is. I'll never understand it. It's not reasonable. It's not smart. There's no advantages that come from having two types of traffic having two different speed limits on the same road. You're just encouraging potential issues. I'd even be willing to place a bet that that could be proven. You could conduct a research, and I'm fairly certain you could find that there would be not only no benefits to having two separate traffic speeds, but I can almost guarantee you would find nothing but negatives. There's almost no positive reasoning to do it. Decouple, we'll go pull over here and do this real quick, and then we can keep on going. The city of Idaho Falls. I'm sure that they appreciate me leaving a trailer right in the middle of an intersection. It's my favorite. That's not a red light violation. It's definitely some kind of a violation, but it's not a red light violation. Okay, now we'll wait in the middle of this intersection so we don't get a second ticket. Because that's how it works, right? Good luck, everybody else. Well, I say everybody else. There's no one here. The only people around here are the ones behind me. Do I have 2 trailers? Yes. We do have 2 trailers going on with this one, which is why I just disconnected and left them right there rather than try to haul them into that tiny parking lot. Because, I don't hate myself that much. Darn. Worship music just rated out. Well, so much for that plan. We can bypass the next way station, that's good. I mean, fair enough. I will check when we get there at this point, because now I'm sad that the one I had been looking at, they, of course, ended up ending before we did. I'm just like, aw, darn it. So we'll see who all's still alive when we get to the end of this drive. And we'll go see who we got. I can't say I'm surprised that she added Wonderwall to the playlist. $8,000 from Lucas. Good stuff. bumper cam. Let's see, which one I got that as? You talking this one? I don't mind that view, but it's just a wee bit on the noisy end for me. I like kind of the more white noise of the tires running whenever you're inside the cab view. It's also just easier to talk over. But I can see the appeal. You switch yours off and listen to music? Fair. I can respect that. It's funny, whenever I'm not streaming, 99% of the time I've either got my music playing or I've got some video on in the background. So it's just a constant thing for me. Which is why it was weird whenever I didn't have my music playing for me in streams, and made me feel very unusual about it. I wasn't sure. I wasn't so sure about that. Now I wish that there was a way that I could set it up to where I could still listen to my music and not have to manually choose the audio source for the game every time, but it is what it is. The only thing I could think of is setting up like a million different sound sources for every single game, and that brings its own different kind of problems, and I just, yeah. 117 miles. We're almost there. Loan installment. Darn. How much do I have left on that? Can I just pay it off? $291,000. I got 190. Darn. If we had made money on that job earlier, we could have paid it. But I threw. think this is one of the only songs where I enjoy the background lines more than I like the actual song itself. I don't know why, but that the chorus in the background, like they're much more interesting than the actual song itself. Starberry, how are you? Welcome back in. We made no money on the previous job. Actually, we walked away from it $60,000 poorer. Maybe more. That's just the approximate. Though we did come away from it with a clip, so, you know, there's that. Doing house things. I don't know why this song's in the playlist. Not a big fan of it myself. This is also, I think, one of the first times I've ever heard it. Of course, I just don't like reggae music that much. It's very uncommon for me to enjoy one. Oh, you're gonna do a tour? My goodness. Hope the police don't mind me just cutting through there. Aw, crash vehicle offense. I barely nicked him. Not my fault that he crashed right there and blocked the only ramp out. I gotta make a delivery to Butt. It's my favorite city in Montana, just because I get an excuse to say "but" multiple times when talking about it. And I am a child at heart. A child who has seen a lot of things he shouldn't have seen. If I were a child, that would actually be very disconcerting. But I am a child at heart. And I'm sticking with that story. I thought that guy was about to like whip and try to do a Yui around me. I was like, what are you doing, bud? Turn green. Let me go. Alright. We're just about there. Good song to end on. I'll be honest, this construction site doesn't look like it needs 3 of these. You already got one. Decoupling. Yeah. Ugh. Pay me. Give me my money. I'll take it. $44,000. At least that puts us like back into the positive for the day, instead of being 60 grand down like we were. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. I'll see who's live, and we'll head out on a raid. But y'all stick around for that. I appreciate you all that came and hang out. We will be back again tomorrow. So you all have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless y'all. I will see you around.
I don't know how to pronounce that. You cease.
Don't want to. I'm quite amused. You shut your mouth.
You too. Somebody clip his laugh, please.
No.
Right, you? Clip.
Get rid of this thing.
Oh, there's another one.
I want to get rid of that brat. Please leave me alone. There's still a thing. Ow, 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 ow. I gotta turn to Swiss cheese.
I've got an idea.
That was
Fade from memory. Sounds a bit homo to me.
Yeah. I see my breath and it's being active.
Voice in particular makes
Yep.
this so entertaining.
It's in here. The temperature's dropping.
I'm glad that you're enjoying my suffering.
Do you enjoy this,
It gives
Starberry?
It gives me great amusement, yes. I'm very easy to amuse, okay?
Wait, let's turn this hall light on in case it's a mirror. And let's turn the bedroom light off.